back here, we do have an insert that we can put into this area here into the actually cement for bunker play. We don't really utilize that much, if any at all. We do have quite a bit of tracking or fitting systems in this room as well. We have 5. We have Titleist, Callaway, Mizuno, Ping, and then TaylorMade. Okay, we're still waiting on our TaylorMade and Ping equipment, and actually that should be coming here soon. Behind us here, we do have 2 trial sets from Titleist, and also we have our Scotty Cameron Select fitting system that we utilize. So that's a thank you, Dan Curtis, our Titleist rep, for letting us utilize that. It's been a very, very good year for Scotty Cameron. Andrew, you want to head a shot for us?
Sure.
Let's see. So right now we have all the lights on currently. So I'm going to dim the lights just a tad here. Obviously, any kind of dimming of the lights will hurt our video aspect when we're teaching. But right now we utilize 2 cameras from Apple. Basically, it's just a Apple iPhone 6 here, and go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead. And a Apple iPad Pro. Good swing, Andrew. Oh. TrackMan disconnected. Sometimes we have.
I may have done
Yeah, no worries. So give me 1 second here. We have a USB port here, or USB mouse and keyboard. We do have our computer system that is down here. We actually went out and purchased a gaming computer. Very important when you want to have strong graphics for E6 Golf. So we utilize their recommendations. We took that into account. All right, Andrew, give me 1 second. Make sure everything looks okay. Andrew, go ahead and hit. Good shot, Andrew. Close this door. So in here, we can utilize quite a few different things. As you can see on the TV right now, the picture on the right-hand side of the video is a little bit dark just because we dimmed the lights down quite a bit. All depends on what kind of experience that we want to achieve. If we're in here playing golf, and we'll bring up E6 software here in a minute where Andrew can go out there and play Firestone or Pebble Beach or Pinehurst number 2. Keep on hitting, Andrew. Go ahead. It depends on the system. If we're out here teaching, we're going to turn on the lights just a little bit more. That way we get a little bit better picture. Andrew can still see where he's hitting the golf ball. Well done, Andrew. Andrew there, exploding out of it. So, everything that he sees there, if we're over here teaching and want to see it, Tommy, actually we can see it right here. So that's just 1 camera. We have 2 cameras going on right now. We can hook up quite a few. Give me 1 second here. Quite a bit. We see all the numbers that we want from TrackMan. We see Andrew's swing in slow motion. It automatically replays. Quite a few have asked how we can play with the cameras. TrackMan is very easy to use. Settings down here, we can go from 240 frames per second. We can use high quality video, fast shutter, all this kind of what we're looking for. The high quality video in 240 frames per second is very, very good. Actually, we're going to turn both of them on. We'll do 240. And I'm going to have you hit 1 ball again here in a second. And also, if it's out of focus, we can truly focus it quite quickly. So I'm going to turn them all on. The downfall of doing this, give me 1 second, Andrew. Go for it. The downfall is it takes quite a bit of time for the video to upload. We do have a very good Wi-Fi system here. So let's take a look here. So, a few seconds. Without a doubt, I think it's about 25 seconds. We can see it uploading on the actual devices itself. Here I'm utilizing an old iPhone 6. Anything iPhone, I think 5S and above, can give you 120 frames per second and above. So we utilize this one. I just have it on a tripod. Eventually I will connect it to this wall. We built this wall in the past month. Not bad for a couple of golf professionals building this, but we built this just for an extra layer of ricochet, extra layer of possible shanks we don't want to talk about. So all the cameras are up, and as you can see, and there is automatically replays in an 8th swing. You can change that, but it gives you very, very good quality. Yes, we could have gone out and bought $3,000 cameras, but for what we're doing, you know, based off TrackMan, based off these cameras, we see everything we need to see. Andrew now is going to upload E6. I think E6 is actually already going, so let's go ahead and log on there, Andrew. Todd, why don't you come up here? We're going to take a look at what we built here. We have, I would say, the most difficult part of the entire process was finding the lights. We have these LED low voltage panels that we have plugged in. One of our members is a lighting expert, which is great. We utilize that, and he helped us out quite a bit. The other most difficult part has been the spotlighting. And we looked all over, looked for reviews. It was very tough to finalize. We're going to take a look down here. We have one spotlight over the hitting mat. We have 3 others. We have one here, kind of just giving a little ambiance. That's the ambiance. The overtop cups here, and this one as well. One of the things I would say, Andrew's uploading E6 now. We'll get a few shots here. Looks like you can go to Pebble Beach, which is great. Number 7. This light here, I can't say that we utilize quite a bit. You know, when we do play E6, we have members playing in here. We actually do not have them putt. We found that it's faster and actually more fun if they don't have to putt. You know, obviously TrackMan's coming out. They came out with the 4. The putting looks great. You know, it's when we bought this system a year ago. We already had TrackMan. That was the beauty of it. We had TrackMan already. You know, we didn't have an opportunity to really play around with the putting, whatnot, but it seemed like it's always too much. An aspect of it's not very accurate. It's overpriced sometimes. So we decided to do it this way. I can say it's been good and bad. The other way of doing it for us is, you know, if you hit a shot to 20 feet, we can putt 20 feet. This room dimensions, you know, something to take into account is this room dimensions is 25 feet this way. Okay, the screen to the back wall there is about 23 feet. So we have about 2 to 3 feet behind us, and we'll go back there and take a look. Okay. So spotlights, very, very hard to find. We do have an LED light here. I already purchased these 3. These were not LEDs. Andrew, go ahead and turn the lights on a little bit for me. These 3 lights here were not LED. They will be converted to LED, like this one here. This light is amazing. Looks like we had 3 or 4 circuits in here. This light over here is on a completely different circuit. Andrew's turning on the overhead lights here. Great for teaching. The LED low voltage lights, great for teaching. They really cover the room. You know, as Mark Henson, our member, the lighting specialist, said, you don't see any kind of shadows. And that was the beauty of doing this. And let's come up here real quick. This area over here. Andrew, go ahead and turn all the lights on for me real quick. There we go. This room right here is a storage room that we still have. It is potentially area for us to grow. Maybe we go to the 2 hitting base. So it's something that we are thinking about. This right here is RSV paneling. RSV paneling plus drywall. It really goes all the way to the top. It blocks our pole that we built. We'll go behind the screen eventually and take a look. The screen, I believe, came from Carl's Place. One of the best screens on the market. Strongly recommend them. One thing to remember though when you use it is you can't hit Pro V1 golf balls. Don't ask me why, I do not know. The ceiling, when we first built it, it was all drop-in paneling, all drop-in tile. We have converted now to RFP paneling. Okay, we converted basically everything in front of here to the screen. So I say 1, 2, about 9 feet. Say 9 feet there and a little bit behind, just on the sides, just because of how many pop-ups you have. We did kind of build everything out. You can kind of see here, my hand will go all the way back here. So So that is our safety guard for shanks. You know, we'll see a few marks that are already starting to happen. We beat up the wall. That wasn't a big deal, I would say. The biggest deal was ricochets, hitting certain things and bouncing back. We kind of custom built we have a piece of carpet with it lined with a material with a wire that goes across the top. Most of the actually poles that we got in the connectors, the poles came from Lowe's. The poles was I think it was Camping World of some sort. Great site that really allows you to get custom. The biggest reason why we did not buy one of the screens that you might see online is because we needed it to be custom. So I spent quite a long time of actually custom building that and making sure everything fits around it and fits it properly. I would say that we are extremely happy with the screen. The screen and the build around it has been really good. We have a BANQ projector. I forget the exact lumens, a DLP projector. It's a short throw projector. It's been good. For what we do, for the teaching aspect, it's tough sometimes because we want a little bit light and it does dull the screen down a little bit. I think it's 1500 lumens, I think it is. If you have a question, just please send me a message and I'll let you know exactly what it is. It's been great. I would say if we did it again, I would probably buy a little bit better projector. Let's see, Andrew, I'm gonna come back here. Once you hit a shot on Pebble Beach, this is the E6 software here. We do, generally speaking, we keep a bag here of clubs. Can't tell you how many times we have members who will come in and just, I want to hit this one here just because I can, and they fall in love with it. That's the beauty of being in here. They can hit shots year round. We're running the simulator leagues this winter time, but great spot to come in and warm up for frost delays. We'll have 15, 20 people show up early and just come in here and get some shots. All right, Andrew, pressure was on. I would say it's about 2-second delay, Andrew. What do you think?
Something like that, yeah.
So it's not terrible. They really get a good experience though. It's really good. The one thing that we were kind of locked in on is having TrackMan as our tracking system. We had to have E6 Golf. That was really the core service that we could have. There is a system coming out now, or they're trialing it out right now. It looks pretty promising as well. It doesn't have has a little bit better graphics. I think quite a few other golf courses as well. So that's been good. The table, we'll have 8 chairs around the table, which is very good. For teaching, let's take a look at teaching real quick. And then we'll take a look behind the screen. So I do utilize this here for teaching quite a bit. I do have Apple TV almost in all these cameras here. So I use Huddle Technique. I think it's a great service. I love it. So we'll actually, let's see if I have anything here. We do have a secondary room that has 3 hitting bays and a putting green that we utilize for clinics. Let's just go something simple and easy. Actually, record a new video. Andrew, actually, take a swing for me. One thing I have this Apple TV connected to is I have it connected to the TrackMan. That way I can AirPlay it through there. All right, well done, Andrew. So let's take a look, Andrew.
Oh, you got me.
That's great. Play it right on there. Obviously, same requirements and same specs as you're utilizing with TrackMan. So this has been great. Obviously I can hit up there, the top corner there, or top center screen, and record everything that we're talking about now. So Andrew hit a 179 shot. He's 179-yard shot. He's in the water, but this part's been great. We do take TrackMan outside quite a bit, especially for lessons throughout the summertime. This room is actually surprisingly used in the summertime quite a bit. When we first originally built it, it was designed mainly in the wintertime. Summertime has been good. Wintertime, we're looking for a great year. We're actually going to now come in the back here. We're still looking for a better way of doing this, but we do have, back here, we have all of our electronics. Okay, all of the electronics are behind the wall here. We won't necessarily go in there, but we have the Onkyo system. Really controls everything in here. We do have surround sound that's going on. We have, obviously the 4 TVs and the projector. We also have, everything is controlled by Alexa. So we do have the Harmony Hub up here that has been spectacular. Really controls every piece of electronics that we have. It can turn on the computer. It can turn on all TVs, controls the Apple TVs. And we got Apple TV on the teaching, I call this the teaching TV. We have Apple TV on this one and Apple TV over here. Alexa, turn simulator off.
Okay.
So just by doing that, at the end of the night, we can really turn everything off at the end of the night. Well, if it listens to me. Oh, there we go. So everything turns off at one time. We keep our fitting sheets and fitting information here. It's been spectacular. We do have to turn the actual Apple devices off and the TrackMan device afterwards. But let's take a little walk real quick, Todd. We're gonna take a look at this screen from behind. Cold day here in Blacksburg. I think it's actually snowing a little bit. So come on in here, Todd. You can take a look here. You can get close up. So I have 3 different areas, or 3 different systems going on here. I have one pole that goes all the way to the top, one center pole. That's my tension pole there. It actually will slide how much tension I want to produce on it. I ordered the screen. I had to put grommets in there. Okay. Here's the back post there. The 3 posts up top. Okay, good. Do have a archery netting. I actually purchased it from the same place I purchased the screen from. It's been spectacular. One of the things I would say is it can get a little bit loud, especially when you're hitting drivers. Let's go back in. We have an entryway from the clubhouse here. There's our Hokey Bird.